If you're going to Beyond Wonderland, here are the sets I recommend you check out this weekend. For those that don't know me, my name is Aid. I'm a music festival content creator. I will not be going to Beyond Wonderland, but I was like, what if I just had some fun and download the app and check out the set times and imagine if I was going? Let's just have some fun with that. You know what I mean? So I did download the app. Well, I already had the Insomniac app. But I checked out the set times and I thought I would share what sets I would be interested in seeing in case you are going and you are looking for some music recommendations. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and hit screen record here. Friday, day 1. It starts at 5 p.m. And by the way, I have been to Beyond Wonderland. I went in 2017 and 2018. It's such a fun festival, so I hope you guys have an amazing time. But kicking it off, I would probably want to see Kaposi starting at 5:45. She is an up-and-coming house artist. If you like night bass, if you like chami, that type of vibe, she was on that tour, and I really like the stuff that she's been putting out, so I would definitely recommend her. Sippy is a bass artist from Australia that I've also had my eye on. She's had a couple releases on, I believe, Deadbeats, and I've heard some of her stuff on TikTok, and I think she's definitely one to watch. And then moving on, I've also been wanting to see James Hype. I've been seeing a lot of him on TikTok as well, and he has a lot of good songs out. So I would be interested to see what a set from him is like. He does a lot of like intricate kind of mixing as well. Very hype type of set, you know what I mean? And it's in his name, so it makes sense. Jules is another artist that I've had on my radar, kind of similar to RL Grime. So could potentially split that set. I would kind of feel out the vibes and go from there. Moving on, I would definitely see Matroda at 7:45. I don't know if Queen's Domain is the main stage. I think it was. So lots of house music on this stage, which is awesome to see. And it looks like Mad Hatter's Castle bass, Caterpillar's Garden kind of looks like trance a little bit. Cheshire Woods looks a little bit like bass. More melodic type bass. And then the Looking Glass looks like it's kind of like a deep house Anjuna Beats type takeover, which I don't know if that was said, but if it was, great, I'm on the right track. So then after Matroda, I would probably go and see Chris Lorenzo, or I would see AU5, or I would see Curion. I would kind of go where the vibes would take me, just because that all speaks to the different parts of me. Like Chris Lorenzo has awesome bass house night bass, high energy set, AU5 for some of that melodic bass, and then Curion for some of those deep house melodic vibes. So you can't really go wrong there with anything. And then also I hearted for the next hour, Vintage Culture at 9:45. His sets are always incredible. He's an amazing house artist from Brazil. Always one to go check out if you've never seen him before. Alpha 9 is a really awesome trance artist. He also goes by Artie, but this is his other project, Alpha 9, which is more on the trance side of things. Kid, I haven't seen in so long, and I have such a soft spot for him. So I also hearted that one, because I would like maybe go see Vintage Culture and then go to Kid, and then also see a little bit of Spencer Brown. He has that Anjuna deep type of sound. If you like Ben Beaumare, you would definitely like Spencer Brown. I saw a little bit of Spencer Brown at Seismic Dance Event, and I really liked his set, so I'd probably go see a little bit of that. And then, I didn't even see, I hearted Nitty Gritty, but I would definitely, instead, I would go to Crystal Sky's back-to-back Nurko. That back-to-back would be amazing, euphoric, melodic bass heaven is the best way to describe this. I would definitely be at that set. Moving on, after that, I think I would definitely go to Diesel, but I also heard Jason Ross, because if I'm already in that type of energy, maybe I would just stay there. But like seeing Diesel is just such a good time. I've seen him once before at Decadence, Arizona, and there's just nothing better than seeing Shaq play. You know what I mean? Like you get to see Shaquille O'Neal throw some nasty dubstep. Like it'll be a good time. And then moving on to the final set of the night, I have such a soft spot for Zed, so I did heart that. I have a soft spot for Jaws. Those two artists are like, Zed got me into EDM. Jaws was like when I first started going to raves. But then I also put Midas, because I've really been wanting to see him. So I wouldn't know what to do. That would be like where the vibe's going for me personally. But you really can't go wrong with this day. There's a lot of solid music on here. So I think what I would most be looking forward to is the Crystal Skies back-to-back Nurko. I would probably be excited for, who was it? James Hype and Sippy and Kaposi. That's the thing. I've been going to music festivals for so long that sometimes going earlier and seeing those earlier artists is like what I most look forward to. And then the rest of the day, I can do whatever because I've already seen a lot of the artists that are headlining. You know what I mean? So I hope that helps with day one. Definitely some awesome artists to check out. Day two, we have Jem and Tori, which if you don't know, that is Seven Lions' wife and girlfriend. They play more of like deep house, melodic house, almost not trancey, but they do have some releases on Ophelia Records for you to check out. I love their music and I haven't seen them live just yet, but I've been dying to. Moving along here, then right after we got our girl Blossom. You all know I love Blossom so much. She's a good friend of mine from college. So awesome to see her on all of these lineups and just taking the world by storm. I always say this every time she's on it, but I'm just a proud friend. After Blossom, I would probably go check out a little bit of Kevin Saunderson. I've been wanting to see him, techno artist. Honey Love, I've also been wanting to see. She's an up and coming bass/tech house artist. I think she has a really cool vibe to some of her stuff. I think a lot of you guys would like her if you're into that kind of music. In the 8 p.m. time slot, we got Biscuits, who I've actually been wanting to see. Really awesome tech house artist. If you like John Summit, if you like Fisher, you would definitely like Biscuits. Leighton Giordani, I just saw last year open for Green Velvet. Really good time. He definitely has more of like a darker tech house feel to it. Also he'd probably play more techno given the lineup that's before him and after him. So it would be a really good high energy set. A lot of people might be upset with me, but I would not go see Joyride. I've seen him so many times. It kind of all sounds the same at some point. So I'd probably go to Martin Eichen because tech house, and then I would probably go to Patrick Topping after that. Sam Divine is on here. So I'd probably go see a little bit of Patrick Topping. Then I would go to Sam Divine. She is the queen of Defected Records. Like, she is it when it comes to Defected Records, which is a top tier house music label, if you didn't already know. And then after that, I would probably split Jay Wara and Netsky. Netsky's drum and bass, he's really awesome. I've seen him before. I really do enjoy his drum and bass sets, and I've been getting more into drum and bass, so I would definitely go check that out. And then we got Seven Lions, but if you're not into bass music, I would recommend going to the Todd Terry back-to-back Roger Sanchez. These are two legends when it comes to house music, so I would love to see them together as a back-to-back just to see how they collaborate, what they do. I think it would be really cool to see. I've never seen Todd Terry or Roger Sanchez, so seeing them together would be an awesome set. Honestly, if you love house music, like Caterpillar's Garden is an awesome lineup, but I get not wanting to be at one stage the whole time. And then to end the night, I would have a hard time with this. I'd probably go see Rainier Zonneveld a little bit. Really awesome live techno act that you have to check out if you love techno. And then I would go to Zed's Dead. I still have not seen Zed's Dead since Imagine 2019, and I am dying. I need to figure out how I'm going to see them. I've seen Shiba-san a lot, but that is a good house artist to see. Above and Beyond, always an amazing time. I've seen them a lot. So I'd probably go to Rainier Zonneveld and then Zed's Dead. Hopefully that helps if you are attending Beyond Wonderland. I hope you have the most amazing time. Leave me a comment and let me know who you're excited to see this weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.